incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple of passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The short completion of the tight end. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
First down and 10. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Well, they get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Lets it go quickly.
Caught over the middle. It's Randall. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Touchdown, North Texas. They connect for 6. Here comes the point after attempt.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Illinois lining up quickly here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
A deep shot right down the middle.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
The pass rush gets home.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The shotgun handoff here. Disrupts the tackle.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Grab by the receiver. Bites off a defender. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First and goal, Illinois.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Illinois landing up quickly here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois. Extra point try coming now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Illinois lining up quickly here.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, the punt is blocked. And the returner is brought down.
What a block. He flies right up the middle. The personal protector is occupied, and he comes up with a block punt.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation. But it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark.
No, and he knocks it right through.
And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Illinois lining up quickly here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
A deep shot to the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going.
Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The field goal's good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Play action here on 1st down.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Illinois lining up quickly here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Taking a shot deep down the right side.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
That's reeled in. It's Randall. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Makes a quick catch.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Illinois lining up quickly here. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He makes the grab.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Looking to chuck it again.
blocked by the receiver.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Tackle made quickly, but gain to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Illinois landing up quickly here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back.
Touchdown, Illinois. Look out, whole different game now.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
I don't know if they understand. They got another play here. Here comes the punt team on 3rd down.
Chris, the return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10.
Snags the quick throw.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you've got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Illinois lining up quickly here. Looking to throw it again.
The receiver makes the catch. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Fighting Illini. The comeback is on.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Working clock with the ground game.
Powering through. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Play fake, looking to throw.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And they pick up the first on the ground.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.